Do we confuse chemistry with connection? Because it's not the same thing, even though people think it is. Check this out.
All right, I'm back and I'm back. Today's words of wisdom is this: having real chemistry with someone and still having to move on because there's no future with you two is a different kind of hurt. All right, look, and with that being said, I think this is something that I went through recently, been going through for a while, is when you find somebody, you guys mesh so well, and it would make sense, but it just doesn't work. And there comes a point where you both have to realize you both deserve love. So maybe right now, separation is the only solution. Doesn't mean forever, in my opinion, because I'm a hopeless romantic, so you know how that goes. But I do think it's a different type of pain because you know you want that person and that person wants you, but maybe just not enough. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but understand if you are going through that, you're not the only one. And you're not alone in the process. So hold the faith, keep the peace, and continue to be you.
What's up with that? Why do everybody talk about chemistry as if it's the highest form of love, connection? You give me butterflies. He make me feel alive. The vibe we got is undeniable. We got this energy that's just crazy. Do we confuse chemistry with connection? Because chemistry seems easy, seems simple. Connection is something that has to be built, and it's harder to build. Chemistry happens fast, butterflies instantly, right away. It can happen in one conversation. We're confused. We got a connection, but we got a chemistry. One look, one night, one moment. Chemistry is an instant attraction. It's tension, it's excitement. It's that pull that make you want to keep talking to that person, keep texting, keep seeing what his relationship could ultimately go. But connection is something different. Connection is when somebody understands your mind, respect your boundaries, listen to your pain, considers your future, considers your now, and they don't want to just access your body, your attention, or your energy. And that's why I think the people get tricked at. Chemistry making you feel like you found your person, when really you just found somebody who knows how to trigger your emotions. Sometimes chemistry may not even be love. Sometimes chemistry is trauma connected with trauma. Sometimes chemistry is lust with a good conversation. Loneliness and family getting attention. Finally getting attention. Sometimes chemistry is your nervous system confusing chaos for passion. And that's when people be like, I never felt this way before. But feeling something strong don't mean it's healthy. A toxic person can give you butterflies. Yeah, you heard me loud and clear. An inconsistent person can give you excitement. A person who's emotionally unavailable can make you chase them harder. Give you small doses of attention can make you crave them like an addiction. That's chemistry. But connection, it adds something different. Can we communicate when we have disagreements? Can I be myself without the shell of, without performing, without this illusion, without the fake version of me? Do I feel safe with you telling you the truth regardless of what it is? Do our values line up? Do we want similar things out of life? Do you respect me even when you don't get your way? Do you bring peace or do you only bring intensity? Big difference. Connecting with somebody gonna remain even when the excitement calm down. Because eventually the flirting gonna slow down. The mystery gonna fade. The newness of the situation gonna wear off. Body starts getting familiar. The good morning text become normal. And when all the excitement settle, you find out what you really have. Some people don't have connection. They only have chemistry with memories attached. Damn. That's why they keep going back. Not because the relationship is good, not because the person is healthy, not because their future together is bright and makes sense. They go back because the chemistry was powerful. But powerful don't mean purposeful. Not all the time. A fire is powerful too. But guess what a fire can do? Burn your whole damn house down. And this is where maturity got to kick in. An immature person chooses who excites them. A mature person chooses who aligns with them. That doesn't mean being attracted to somebody don't matter. It's not what that means. You should always desire the person you with. You should enjoy their presence. You should feel some sort of spark. Passion without principles become a cycle though. You see, because if you got a spark without a certain level of stability, this can lead to an attraction without accountability, which eventually will become heartbreak. The problem is a lot of people are addicted to high levels of chemistry and they bored by a calm, real connection. They meet somebody peaceful and they call it boring. They meet somebody consistent and they say, there's no spark. They meet somebody respectful and they think it's something missing. Excuse me, but maybe something isn't missing. Maybe your body is just used to dysfunction and your mind is used to chaos, instability. Maybe you've been trained to think love should feel like anxiety. Maybe you think if you're not confused, chasing, waiting, wondering, hurting, it's not deep enough. But real connection doesn't always feel like pow, 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 fireworks. Don't always feel like that. Sometimes it just feel like calm, cool, and collected peace. Sometimes it feel like clarity, consistency, and just feeling like you're able to just breathe. Chemistry gonna tell you, I want to go get cracked. I want him to crack me right now. Connection gonna say, I see something with her. I can build with her over time. Chemistry gonna say, that person excite me. Connection gonna say, that person understand me. Chemistry gonna say, we look good together. Connection gonna say, we work well together. I can't stop thinking about you. That's chemistry. I can trust you with my life. That connection. And that's the difference. I had to write down some points because I was thinking, damn, we always use these words, but I think we conflate them and confuse them a lot. Many people don't realize that they choosing chemistry over connection until they are emotionally mature and invested, sexually attached, financially entangled, or spiritually drained. They not understanding until that happened. Then they start asking themselves, why can't I seem to get away from this person? Why can't I leave? Why I keep accepting this? Why do I keep going back? Why do I love somebody that keep hurting me? Why is the strongest connection I ever felt also the most painful? I'm going to say it wasn't a connection. It's just chemistry with a mask on, making you feel like it's the other. You might have to play this several times over. I tried to do some due diligence on my research and my anecdotal life experiences to think how I'm thinking now. Some of these things be conflated and confusion because our selfish desires make them complicated. Real connection shouldn't make you beg for respect. Real connection should not keep you confused. Real connection should not just have you shrinking yourself to keep the next person interested. Nah. Chemistry gonna bring us together. But a connection gonna let you know whether you belong in each other's life. Period. And I can go on because I still got some other places I want to go. But I'm going to chill. I'm going to tap out right there. Do we confuse chemistry with connection? Absolutely. And if you play this back, you're going to realize you did too. And that's on this orange juice. Good vitamin C. Organic. Natural.